Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards Campaign Mode. Now looking at the leaderboard for the current clan campaign, there is an issue that's been coming up recently where certain players have been able to score higher than you are supposed to. For this campaign, the maximum amount of victory points you should be able to achieve is 390. That's if you win every single match. Because with these clan campaigns, the number of victory points you get is set according to each level. It doesn't vary the way it does with the individual campaigns, where they have all these different things that you factor in to score the victory points. Like for this one, level 20, you get 29 victory points. And once you complete level 20, that's it. You can't play any more matches. So how is it that there's one player here at the top that has scored 53 more victory points than everyone else? Well, I have a suspicion as to how that was done, and I want to attempt to replicate it here, not because I'm interested in getting to the top of the leaderboard, but I just want to kind of identify what this problem is, and hopefully that will help the developers to find out a fix for it. As it stands, I do think that the victory point scoring system is not perfect for campaigns still. Especially for these clan campaigns, it's still fast fingers. Whoever gets all 20 of their matches in first ends up at the top of the leaderboard. And you see here, like, everyone in the top 2% is scoring like the same amount of victory points. So it is definitely not a perfect system. But yeah, what I think that person did was they used multiple devices to play multiple games simultaneously at level 20 to achieve more points. I've never done it myself, but I'm going to attempt to do it here. I'm recording here on my tablet, but I'm going to be playing another match at the same time on my phone as well. And we'll see if that is what it takes to score the extra points. Now, you do have to be able to win every single match, so it's not something every player can do. You do have to have a deck that's strong enough to make it to the end of the campaign with 0 losses. So I'm running Boss Zagstruck here, a bunch of good bodyguards that combo well with him. So let's go ahead and kick things off here. I'm only going to record the one on my tablet here, but I will let you know what I'm facing on the phone as well. So right here we're up against Urian Rikarth, who gets a bunch of extra health, which can be a little difficult to deal with. On my phone, I am up against Illic Nightspear. We'll see which match ends up resolving first. We do have initiative on both the tablet and the phone. So I'm dropping, let's see, I think we'll go, wow, they've got some powerful stuff coming up here. We'll drop the Bomb Squig here first. And, okay. Yeah, the Death Killer Wartrike is really amazing, getting 2 attacks in, and then if you go Psychic, you just get a bunch of free melee damage in, as long as the enemy doesn't have any Psychers on the field. Even if they do have Psychers, it's still really powerful. You're still typically able to deal a lot more damage than the enemy. Now, it is kind of difficult multitasking like this, but I'm basically just doing the same thing on both devices, just going Psychic. Now, they did drop the Farseer there in the right-hand corner, so I'm thinking actually going melee here would be smarter, because that Farseer does quite a bit of damage. The modifier is Warp Storm. So, yeah, Psychers do benefit. They get +5 to their Psychic attack at the beginning of each turn. I think we're going to drop the Pain Boy, get some healing on the field there. Now, on my other device, the enemy has actually dropped a level 7 Lord of War, the Wraith Knight. And it is, it just destroyed Ed Zappa, so yeah, that one's kind of a bit rough. They also have another bodyguard with Fear as well, so things are not going perfectly over there. We will be able to take out the Farseer here, but they do have some big stuff over here as well. This is a pretty new aircraft. The Nightwing here with Big Game Hunter. Okay, taking down some of my strongest bodyguards. Time to bring out Ed Zappa, though, I think. They got 2 Big Game Hunters, so I think if we just drop, you know, things that are less than 40 points, we should be fine. Let's see. Okay, continue going. Psychic. Yeah, this guy is the mission reward, the Were Boy. He's pretty good. Berserker with all 3 attack types. We are getting pretty close to the end here. They have been able to deal quite a bit of damage and recover a lot of health as well. But yeah, the enemy warlord will be deploying here, Rikarth, across from the Were Boy, who will be attacking back no matter what they do. And over on the phone, I am about to win as well. Illica Night Spear is dropping across from the Were Boy over there. Now, wow, Rikarth at over 300 health there. That is a lot of health. And we won't be able to kill. Yeah, actually, we will not be able to kill any of these bodyguards, so it really comes down to, can we deal enough damage here? And I think we can, as long as we keep the Inspiring Presence alive, because we'll get like 4 attacks in, with the extra attacks from Scout triggering. And I think, yeah, that should be enough damage, because Zagstruck himself actually does 86, and that's without the Inspiring Presence, so... But it looks like, yeah, they just went melee there, so should be able to win with the melee attack. Now, let me hurry up and actually finish the game on my phone, because I was not paying attention to that one. So it was a victory on the phone, victory on the tablet at almost the same time. I got 29 points on my phone, 30 victory points on the tablet. Now, let's see what the score ends up being. And, yep, this is definitely how it's done. So I ended up with 420. So what that means, I think, is that this person above me, he must have been playing 3 games at the same time on like 3 different devices. I would guess. That's the only way I can imagine you would be able to do this. The campaign is complete. I can't play any more games. It only works if you are on the very last level of the campaign, level 20 in this case. So yeah, that is how the exploit is done, and I'm not sure what the action is. I think sometimes they do manually just like clear these cheaters off the top, so if my score ends up getting just completely removed, I apologize to my clan, because I do try to, you know, contribute to the clan. But again, I just wanted to show you how it is that people are, you know, exploiting this flaw in the campaign system to score more points than they should, and hopefully they can get that resolved. I still think that the best way would be to just have like a guaranteed set of rewards for the amount of victory points you score, rather than having like these tiers that are percentage based. Especially because recently in campaigns, there are not as many players playing overall. So it just ends up being kind of wonky. But anyway, hope that was educational for you guys. Again, I don't encourage this behavior, because obviously cheating is not cool for those of people who, you know, want to play the game fairly. But ideally, you know, you want to make it impossible for people to actually cheat like this. So hopefully there is a way to resolve it. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.